Kool-Aid drinkers! We are back, baby. We are back. Getting ready for week 5 of this Super Bowl season for the Detroit Lions. Week 5. We're already 5 weeks in. It's getting real. The MLB playoffs are starting. It's that time of year. Fun time of year. Fun time of year for sports. Yeah. But we're going to get into this upcoming game this Sunday at 3:25 Central against the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati. Ooh. We're going to be breaking down that game here and previewing it. But before we do, let's introduce the Blue Kool-Aid crew that is here. I'm Big Z. Let's get to the rest. We got UJ.
Hi, Roll.
And Red Dog.
Yo.
And Bob cannot make it, but we'll give his predictions a little bit later in the episode. And we got our producer, Kid J, off to the side, who might be chiming in with some predictions of
yes.
of himself. So, all right. Let's get into some news really quick. DJ Reed, he's going on the IR. That's not surprising based on what we were hearing from Dan Campbell. It'll probably be longer than the 4 weeks, but he's at least missing the next 4 games. Yeah, it's a bummer. They did sign Trey Flowers to the practice squad, kind of a veteran cornerback. Nick Whiteside also was signed to the practice squad, and they promoted Lauren Strickland to the 53-man roster, and the linebacker Ty Summers, who we've talked a ton about on this podcast.
Ty?
That is sarcasm for people that don't know that we have not talked about them that much.
All summers long.
But he's really like a veteran special teamer. Played through in special team snaps for the Giants last year. Played some emergency linebacker roles throughout his career. So there's that news. I don't know if you guys have anything to say about that. Nothing too shocking there.
Nope, not really.
I'm shocked.
The other news is that Aleem McNeil, they started starting his 21 evaluation day or evaluation window. 21-day evaluation window.
There's no way he's not ready to go if they're starting it this early.
I think he's chomping at the bit, and they got to feel good that he's ready to start because I don't think they start him. I don't think they're going to take chances starting him too early. You know what I mean? So
right.
I think he's got to be ready.
I would imagine they take that full 21 days. So we're probably not going to see him for another month potentially still.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, I guess you're probably right. I mean, because they probably start. This is earlier than expected, right? Like we thought it was going to be later in the season initially.
When's our bye
if I remember
week,
correctly.
Z? It's like
it's soon.
7.
2 more games away.
Yeah. So
after 7.
The bye. After the bye.
Yeah, that sounds about right, UJ. I think you're.
Yeah. 1, 5, 6.
Who would we want? Who would be like a threat where you'd be
week 8 is their bye. Week 8 is their bye.
Week 8.
So week 9, but that's I guess that does kind of line up with
the Lions hosting the Vikings on November 2nd.
I think
he could be back before the bye.
I think it's after the bye. Personally, my personal
seems appropriate.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, the important thing he's making the next progression step.
Be healthy for the playoffs. That's the key.
Exactly.
Well, true.
That's a long season, though. It's a long season.
Formidable teams on the regular season that would be kind of dope to have them for.
It would. And obviously, I want him for that Eagles game when we're playing in Philadelphia. I think that'll be for the 1 seed. I know I said I don't care about getting the 1 seed, but good as we're playing, I want.
I mean, right. It's like it's a secondary objective, but it's a pretty nice one to get. And why not? You're right. As good as we're playing, man.
It's crazy.
In sight.
Yeah.
When we were last recording the pod, the Packers and Cowboys are playing. That ended up in a tie. It's the Lions in first place in the NFC North.
They are
a 40-40 tie. Second highest scoring tie in NFL history.
Vaunted Packers defense, right?
I know. It's crazy. They didn't give it more than 13 points before that game.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I not to take anything away from the Packers' effort that day, but I think it's so painfully clear why they wrecked us that day, and it wasn't like a show of like greater capability overall or anything. It was a moment when we were not yet gelling, and we were like to the catastrophic levels. We were letting dudes go unblocked with our backs to the goal line, like. it was dysfunction that just needed to be ironed out, and I mean, we've done that.
Week to do it. Took them a week to iron it out.
Yeah, literally a whole week.
Literally,
that was that nice little wake up pill or what.
That's okay. We're just trying to spot the NFL in one game,
Yeah, right.
Because we're, anyway, just
Tampa's got it. Was one of the two teams to get us last year. We got them coming up too.
Yeah. I mean, the Lions have a tough schedule. It's a tough schedule.
It is.
But that's what you get when you are the number one seed.
They're already altering that tough schedule. Look, taking out the Ravens in their home stadium altered that perception right now. And now look at Cincinnati. Was supposed to be a tough game, but I don't think this is going to be that tough of a game. So we took that one out of it. So this whole perception of this tough schedule is slightly changing here. And on top of the fact that the Lions are just looking downright dirty, man. They're looking freaking good. Yes. So, I mean, and other teams got to be afraid to have us coming into their house. I'm saying, even the Chiefs coming up here. But anyway, I'm rambling. So.
No doubt.
The Lions for this game are 10.5-point favorites. I think the look ahead was meaning like before the season started, they put out lines on almost every game. It was like, I think the Lions are underdogs, or at least like it was within 3 points.
What, with the Burrow one?
Yeah. So,
I mean, really though,
so
why?
Bad. I just gave you the stats. The Bengals were outgained 512 yards to 159 yards in the last game against the Broncos, which is not an elite offense by any means.
Yeah.
They have an elite defense though. They do have an elite defense, but the Bengals did not pass midfield in the second half. And they've got scored 76-13 the last two games combined. Ooh. I don't know if anybody watched the Bengals Vikings game, but they fumbled on 3 straight possessions to end the first half of that game.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Wow.
And the Vikings scored a touchdown on each of those fumbles.
This is like a great props to Joe Burrow, I guess, because without him, they are just hapless, apparently.
Yeah, really. I mean, it just shows you what having a franchise quarterback can do for your team.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And he's probably
going to be out for the year. Defense? Wasn't that did it change from last year that much that they're elite now?
Who?
Because you just said the Bengals have an elite defense.
No, the Broncos. Definitely not the Bengals. The Bengals have an awful defense.
Okay, that makes more sense. I thought you said for a second the Bengals did. I'm like, what?
No, the Bengals have an atrocious defense.
They got Trey Hendrickson all by his lonesome.
Yeah, right.
They probably regret the contract, to be honest, because they have so many holes to fill.
They do.
They could have done what Jerry did with Micah. Instead, they sold the house. I mean,
I feel like
it's honestly, why did Trey even stay? Did he really? I guess Burrow probably was his one reason. That's my bet. It may be a sense of loyalty.
But he got paid.
But he would have got paid anywhere. If they traded him, they could have got so much for him.
Maybe.
And they're not ready as a organization to capitalize on a player like him. So it's man, he's in for the long haul is basically which, hey, look, I can respect that.
Who knows? They still may be able to pull that off before the season's over.
That's a good point, UJ.
If they're going down the tubes and a playoff team's looking for a DN, that still may happen. So,
UJ, are you calling for a trade deadline? Trey Hendrickson?
No, I wasn't exactly.
The problem is he has a new long-term contract. If it was a one-year contract, the Lions would maybe consider it, but not for the long-term contract that he's
trading away after this.
Other teams may consider that, though.
I don't see that happening. If it was a one-year deal,
how long is his contract?
I would have to look it up, but it's at least 3 years.
I mean, look, you could probably scrap a lot of other contracts if you had Hutchinson and him under long-term contracts. You could probably do with get rid of some backfield talent because he's a
little older too, though. Hendrickson, I believe, is 31, if I'm not mistaken, 30 or 30. So I don't think that's in the Lions' future.
Maybe it's a little.
Hey, is he on a one-year deal?
Yeah, he has a 1-year deal. Yeah,
I thought he signed a contract. But I'm looking it up now, and I see a 1-year deal.
They just gave him. They gave him more guaranteed money this year, pretty much. That was
there you go. Well, Rudda, okay.
Well,
now
hey,
makes sense.
That changed my whole conversation about it.
Now your theory makes sense.
Because the Lions have the second most cap space in the NFL currently for this current season. They have the space to fill it.
That could be the perfect Super Bowl hump type move right there. Get an elite pass rusher for a 1-year rental down, or at least just for the rest of the year to get us there. Oh man, him and Hutch together.
Sounds like a future pod.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, you're right though. I would
be a reporting pod.
In that game against Denver, he was struggling mightily to make something happen. The team was just floundering, and
they probably sent all 10 guys besides the quarterback to block for him. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
The question is, what would the Lions have to give up?
Yeah, that is the question.
They don't have any third rounder because they use one on Tesla, or both on Tesla, I should say, for 2026.
A 1 and a 3 in the year after.
No way, not a 1. No way.
Yeah,
a first rounder for a 1-year rental.
I don't know, man. If that would be some serious juice coming in down the stretch of the season.
I would say a third at most, but they don't have a third.
I mean, if we could pull it off for that. Or a 2. I would do a 2. That could make up for all our 2s being injured out, we would.
Yeah, it's a throwaway pick anyways for us most years under Brett Holmes.
I mean, granted, Ratledge is looking to break that trend, but
true.
But
Fair.
we just happen to have a few good players from the second round who just can't stay healthy on our. I mean, I don't want to say that. That's not true. I take it back. We got Pascal coming back soon, but still, it's just a bummer. We've had some bad luck with injuries there. So why not just throw 2 at getting Trey Hendrickson for a season? Man.
Hey, speaking of that, though, they've had no word of Pascal and Rodrigo coming back. I haven't seen anything, and they're eligible to come back now.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything for a minute now.
But I've seen nothing written.
I haven't either. Them. I mean, Rodrigo was never expected till
November-ish.
November-ish.
Right. I know
Pascal,
he's not expected.
I'm not sure what's going on there.
But both of them were reported imminent, right?
Well, they said after Pascal, we thought would be back after week 4, but there's still no one said boo about it.
They may be keeping him under wraps.
I don't know.
He might just be at practice, not seeing the press. But do they even watch practice though? Do they? I guess he'd have to be on the injury report in some capacity, right? We won't consider that till Sunday.
He's not on it though. He wasn't on it so far this week.
So that means he's still in his same status.
A couple guys that were on it though, notable though. Arnold's on it. I don't think he's going to play this game personally. I think they'll keep him out for this game, but Decker's on it. But I think that's just rest, and I think Kirby is on it too. But I think they're just resting him too.
That's just
personally. At least Terrion was a limited practice participant though.
Decker is going to be a dweller of the injury report, so just get comfortable seeing his name on there.
It's like Ragnar was last year, the last 2 years.
At his age, he's a warrior out there battling the best players at the other team.
He keeps playing like he does on the weekend. He can leave him off the injury. He doesn't have to play.
Yeah, exactly. He's a warrior. He's a seasoned vet. He doesn't need every day of practice in the week just to be
Kirby
crisp
Joseph
on the game plan.
No practice today.
Right.
Ooh, yeah, he needs to rest up. He got banged up pretty good. I love seeing him back out there though. That boy's gritty.
Well, the 3 notable ones were Arnold, Kirby, and Decker. But like I said,
Arnold did practice limitedly today though. So
Arnold
limited,
practice is limited.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't realize he was at that status.
This is a shoulder, so
yeah, but still, they're not. If it's a significant, they probably are. But
I would say be cautious too.
The fact that he's limited at all though is a really good sign because usually don't even do that with them until they're at least pretty far along the path to actually full practice. That's not a joke.
But so I would have him ready to go in this game and use him if you need to.
He might have a brace or something. Who knows?
Personally,
I don't know about that. It depends what it is. I don't know the nature of his injury exactly, but that boy's a warrior and he's got a position to fight for. And right now, his teammate just got tapped out. I don't think he's gonna want to sit out. You could probably make him if he's able to. It just depends on what the injury is. But if he's limited practice already, that suggests highly that he's gonna play.
I don't know.
We shall see. We shall see.
I mean, that's you don't usually practice like that if you're not gonna.
Let's move now into our predictions, shall we?
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
The meat and potatoes of the episode. So let's get into our ever famous predictions. That's right. And we have 2 segments after the predictions. We have our roar of the week. Yeah. That, of course, is not necessarily the player with the best stats, but the player, coach, fan, whoever, that will have the biggest impact on the game overall. So I want to start this one, actually, if you don't mind.
Oh. Yeah, let's do it.
I usually say favorite for Dion, but I want to start this one. So, David Montgomery, he has played 97 career NFL games, including 5 postseason games.
Huh?
He has never played a game in Cincinnati in his entire career. He is from Cincinnati. So he's going to have he said he's going to have a humongous family contingency out there.
Oh boy.
It's pretty crazy. He's never played there his entire career.
That is crazy.
Either way, so he's probably going to have like 100, 200 people out there watching him play this game. I think he has a pair of touchdowns in this game. I'm going to go with 87 yards.
What?
I don't know why.
87?
I woke up this morning.
Man.
I woke up this morning thinking Montgomery's going to have 87 yards.
Give him 100.
And 2 touchdowns.
Come on, give him
100.
Give him a hundo. Come on, Z.
I'm not going to do it. No.
He had a divine vision apparently about it, so he can't.
In front of 100 family members.
That boy's going to have some juice.
All right, fine.
Against this defense?
Well, let's see if I can find his over-under rushing yards here. It's probably way over it.
I don't know. He's hit over it multiple times this year already, hasn't he?
Wow.
Multiple?
I didn't know his Cincinnati connection.
I think he said over once.
Well, he had 151. What was his first week? I thought
they don't have it out yet.
Okay.
I thought he had
87 is the number.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And 2 touchdowns, more importantly, 2 touchdowns. Maybe he runs up into the stands to give the ball to his family. His family ends up being in the bleachers, or like the upper. He runs into the stands through the tunnel.
Like
it takes him 30 minutes to get back down the field.
Tennis, like in Wimbledon, where they climb up that.
That'd be funny.
It would be funny.
But anyways, okay. So David Montgomery's my roar of the week. Welcome back to Cincinnati, David.
I love that roar. That's a good one.
All right, UJ.
All right. Wow, I didn't know that stuff about Montgomery from Cincinnati. That's really interesting. I hope he is the roar of the week this week. That wasn't my thought, though. My thought was going to be Hutch this week. He's going to feast. He's going to feast in this game. I predict 3 sacks in the first half, and he's going to be out of the game by late in the third quarter. He's going to be sitting on the sidelines watching the second stringers. He's going to just tear this team up. This team is really struggling right now, especially without Joe Burrow. Their defense is average. Their offense is really just not good right now. And Hutch is just going to go off on it, and they're not going to be able to stop him. He's a human wrecking ball who's just getting better game by game. And I mean, he's almost an unstoppable force out there. And I think he's going to have 3 sacks in the first half. So I think, this is going to be just a great performance by Hutch. But on this team, you could pick so many people. There's literally 22 guys you could pick to be the roar of the week. But I'm going with Hutch. Maybe that's kind of an obvious pick, but Hutch, 3 sacks in the first half. My roar of the week.
Whoa. That was scary. That was really scary.
Real scary.
Scary.
I'm not going to have my son listen to this podcast now.
Yeah, please don't. Well, maybe you should toughen him up a little bit.
Yeah,
maybe.
He's got to get tough, man. He's got to learn this stuff. Come on.
All right. Rud Dog.
Okay. Well, we talked about him a little bit. I'm going to go with someone a little off the beaten path because I think Terrion Arnold is going to play this week. And he's going to be a little hurting, but that's just going to make him focus even more, and it's going to lead to his not only first but second interception of his career. I think Terrion Arnold is going to be a dynamo out there, just cover it, and their bad quarterback and whatnot. He's going to take advantage of it, and Hutch's pressure. I agree with all that, but he's going to be the recipient, and he's going to house one of them for 6. So Terrion Arnold is my roar of the week.
Whoa. That's scary.
That is scary.
Scary.
Yeah, you can play this for him next to his bed so he can get used to hearing the roars.
Alrighty. Terrion Arnold. Well, we'll see if he plays, and then we'll see if he gets to do the roar of the week.
Well, we'll see if any of them play. What's your point?
He could be on the sidelines just roaring like, roar, like who was that? Where's that sound coming from? Oh, it's Arnold roaring on the sideline. Okay.
Jamar Chase on the right. Stick his foot out.
I like it. Producer Kid J, who's your roar of the week?
My roar of the week is going to be I think Jamison Williams is going to get roar of the. I think he's going to be the roar of the week. I think they're him and Jerry Goff are going to get back on track, and he's going to have a couple deep bombs.
Oh, I love it.
All right, I like that roar.
That's your roar of the week. That's your what of the week?
My roar of the week.
Oh, okay. Hide the children. Hide the children.
Trying to scare us all.
Alrighty. Well, now let's get into it, Shelly. Our final segment. That, of course, is our world famous predictions.
Ooh, yes.
Lions 10.5-point favorites. Over under 49.5. A Bengals team that has been absolutely awful. Their coach is definitely on a hot seat. Let's put them to sleep this week, I say. Hey, Red Dog, let's start with you.
All right. Well, this. I think Dan's been asked this like 10 times already about putting mouse traps up because this has trap game written all over it, and I do think the Bengals will come out ready with a bunch of piss and vinegar. They gotta try to salvage something. What's that? Let's see what I say.
They're gonna come out with piss and vinegar.
Piss and vinegar.
Full of piss and vinegar, and they're gonna try to punch us in the mouth and try to prove they're still men and all that. But and they will for one play. They're gonna make one play. And
what's
then
what's the result of that play going to be? Like a 5-yard run?
Yeah, like a 5-yard run. They're actually going to manage to stop one of our running backs, and then after that, it'll be a bomb to JMO. So that drive will be over quick. But they'll have made that one great stop of 5 yards, and then it's just like it's going to be game over. I mean, or on defense, whichever way it starts, it's not gonna last long. Their little tantrum, and we're gonna just take over real quick and throttle them and put them out of their misery with a nice high score that has the backups in early in like the third quarter, because there's no point in going on. Oh boy, he's got the pad.
Let's see. He's got his prediction.
Give your prediction, then we'll see how close I am.
I don't know why, but it makes me nervous when you do that. All right. It's going to be a no-doubter 76-0 Detroit Lions.
All right, 70.
Bloodbath.
Can you read that? 71-0.
Oh, that was close. That was so close.
Well, should have gone higher.
That was so close. That was so close.
5 points off. Damn.
But
Did we miss an extra point in there?
There's probably a safety or something. Don't
That's
worry
11
about
touchdowns minus 1 extra point.
Wow. Damn. You're not good at math, Rod Doug.
It's 7 times 11.
Math was never your
but
subject.
There's other ways to get like safeties and shit. Don't worry about it.
Or 2 field goals. That
or
requires
that.
12 possessions. Anyway, okay.
We'll give
5 points off. I think that was the closest I've been.
70-yarder in there too for fun. But no, bloodbath. It's kind of weird when cats eat other cats, but their Lions about to devour the Bengals. So that's my prediction.
There you go. I like it.
All right. I love it.
So close. So close.
I want some more of it.
All right, UJ.
Okay. Here's my prediction. The spread is 10.5. I think I would say right now, call Rocket Mortgage or something, get a second mortgage out, mortgage your house, whatever you got to do, put everything on the Lions to beat the spread this week. I think they're going to beat the spread by a lot. Okay. I think Red Dog had a point there. They're going to come out a little piss and vinegar right in the beginning, but this is going to quickly be squashed with a turnover, and all of a sudden they will be so depressed. Mm-hmm. But our defense is going to feast. Our offense is going to feast. And then, and see, you added that wrinkle about Montgomery being from Cincinnati, which I didn't realize. And this is kind of interesting.
There's one more thing I forgot to mention. His sister got paralyzed in a car accident like a year and a half ago.
Oh my God.
And she's never come to one of his games since. And because she lives in Cincinnati, she's able to come to his game.
This is even more. This is even more. So here's the deal. Now, Campbell, being Dan Campbell and being a softy at heart for his players and the love of his players, he's going to want Monty to show out in this game. And Monty's going to show out. I'm going to give him more than 87 yards, but definitely a couple touchdowns here. But there's going to be a lot of touchdowns to go around in this game. And I think Tesla's going to get his first touchdown in this game. Yeah, and at least 2 catches for Tesla.
He's going to get his first touchdown again?
You mean his first touchdown since his first touchdown?
Yes, that's the one I mean. Thank you for that. His first touchdown since his first touchdown. And he's going to have 2 catches in this game. He's catching both with 2 hands. And it's going to be just a all-out trouncing. It's going to be a fun game to watch. It's going to be boring by the end because we're going to be up so big, and so there's going to be no question about this game. And in the fourth quarter, a lot of our subs are going to be in there. A lot of our starters are going to be resting. So I'm going to go not as high as Red Dog, but I'm going to go 45. And I don't predict shutouts normally, but in this game, I think it's going to be a shutout. I'm saying 45-0. And
you guys aren't even giving the team the obligatory first possession touchdown that we've given up.
Every
game to start the season.
We're going to break that trend this week, and
I
think it's going to be 45-0. It's just going to be a nice, comfortable win for the Lions fans who won't have to stress too much in this game.
I like that. That sounds nice.
Drink their beer, just enjoy their snacks and things like that, and just enjoy a good, nice, fun game. So that is my prediction: 45-0.
UJ.
All right.
Yes.
I like your prediction. What? Are you going to keep predicting Tesla to get his first touchdown? And
it's his first touchdown. Yes.
Well, you did that last week. And
his first touchdown since his
you
first
also
touchdown.
said, what's with the 2 hands thing? You don't like the one-handed fantasy?
I love the one-handed catches, but he's eventually going to have to show us that he can catch with 2 hands. You know what I mean?
Does he have to?
He doesn't have to. Technically, he doesn't have to. You can catch.
You got to tell him that.
He's the only guy to go through a whole career and catch everything with 1 hand.
Well, that'd be amazing.
That would be amazing. He
could
lose
got
his
hit by a
arm
car
in a
tomorrow,
and then still keep playing and still do the same. And I don't. Well, I hate to say stuff like that. I'm sorry. I should not say stuff like that. But he just is a great receiver. Waiting to happen. I mean, you know what I mean. I don't know what I'm saying.
We got it, UJ.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, Producer J. Then I'll get Bob's after Producer J.
My prediction is that I think the Lions are going to dominate. I think they might take their foot off the gas a little bit in the second half, but I think they're going to win 38-6.
Ooh, 38-6. Wow.
Wow. I guess we don't have to throw out the record book this week either.
Yeah.
The record book is sticking around.
He already threw it out.
We've thrown out so many, though. Maybe we run out of them.
Out of the can, but the trashman already came and took it.
He's like, those cost money, It's like...
Yeah, our budget was really running tight.
Expensive prop.
The prop you buy to throw out, baby.
All right, so there you have it from Kid J. Let me give Bob's. I forgot his Roar of the Week, so let me give both of the predictions here. Bob's Roar of the Week. Goff and J-Mo have been working on the deep ball, and this is the week it really clicks. J-Mo will have 2 touchdowns and 150 yards. J-Mo is Bob's Roar of the Week. All right, now for the game. The Lions secondary is banged up, but the team is rolling, and Kelvin Shepard will make the adjustments. Lions roll 45-3.
Oh,
close. It's like your brothers.
Yeah.
This time they do keep their opponent out of the end zone. Lions 45. Bengals 3 is my prediction.
Wow.
That's from Bob. All right. Too busy putting up his Barry Sanders skeleton.
Yeah.
10 feet tall.
I don't remember Barry being that tall, so that's interesting.
when he dies, stretch out a little more. Although he's alive, so
damn.
I'm not sure how that works.
Well, it's October 1st when people, so I guess it's time to get morbid a little. Oh, and Z, I was having a brain fart earlier. I forgot. Jacob Sailors is going to have a walk-off touchdown where they don't need to kick an extra point at the end of the game. I just like when the second team's in there. So
that's how the game's going to end. Him running it in the end zone on a kickoff.
Yeah, they're just going to do a run up the middle, but he's going to break it off for a touchdown.
Run up the middle.
Yeah, a walk-off touchdown.
They can't have a kickoff because they didn't score.
Okay.
No.
So the kickoff has to be at the beginning of the game or halftime.
Thank you. I knew that.
Literal about your 71-0 score.
Yeah, but you're the one.
Or 77.
Yeah, that's not the kickoff. I said run.
I got it. We got the clarification.
You have to test your brain a little there, Red Dog. Wow.
What's that?
I know we already tried the math earlier. So.
I know. Math.
Hey, you didn't understand what I was saying. So let's just continue.
Obviously.
I'm with you guys about the blowout nature of this. I think the Lions match up extremely well. The Bengals are reeling. I don't think coming home to Cincinnati is going to solve any of their problems. They have big problems. 38-13. I'll give them a couple field goals and a touchdown, like some garbage time one. I think Kyle Allen gets 75 yards passing. He's going to be in there that long.
Ooh. Now
I think Lions come out guns the blazing though. I think 10.5 is also too low, UJ. I mean, this was 8.5 when it opened, already moved up 2 points. So I imagine I might even go higher by this game time. There's nothing to suggest this. I mean, the Vikings, who I consider a lesser team, and the Broncos, who I consider a lesser team than the Lions, blew these teams out by a combined 76-13. So I don't understand why that spread is so low.
Yeah.
Lions get no respect, even though they're getting 10.5 points, but not enough respect.
No respect at all.
Anyways, 38-13 is my prediction, and we have y'all yet again predicted the Lions victorious.
Yes, I love it. Hey, this is not Lions related, but for all you drinking the Blue Kool-Aid book club members, I just read this book called As You Wish, which is written by Carrie Elways, who was starred as the Dread Pirate Roberts and the farm boy in The Princess Bride. And it's a really good book. And one of the fascinating things about the book was how they talked about Andre the Giant, which I'm sure you all know who Andre the Giant is. He was known for drinking 100 beers at a sitting. 100 beers. Imagine that. And like on a typical night, Andre the Giant would drink a case of beer, 3 bottles of wine, and 2 bottles of brandy in an evening, a typical evening. He was like 7-something feet tall, 530 pounds, monster of a man and he said he never really looked drunk when he drank either. And I thought that was really fascinating about him. So I'm throwing that book recommendation out there. And if you haven't seen the movie, well, you got to see the movie because it's one of the all-time great movies ever made, The Princess Bride. So I'm just throwing that out there for all our book club listeners.
All righty.
I didn't even know we had a book club, but
there you have it. Yeah, our book club one. UJ.
Yeah, I had to throw it out because it's highly recommended. Anyway,
if you're interested in joining the Drinking the Blue Kool-Aid book club, you can hit us up at Instagram at Drinking the Blue Kool-Aid or Twitter/X Drinking Lions. Give your recommendations. Maybe you'll be in a bookstore one day and see UJ's sticker of approval on the book.
It'll be there.
The sales will go up
immensely.
They'll skyrocket to the top of the New York Times bestseller.
Well, I read the book, and there's a lot of words in it. And so, like, if you turn to the page, like it's page after page, are like a lot of words. But there is a break in the middle, though, where there's pictures.
That's the best.
From when they're filmed. So the pictures kind of broke it up a little bit. So it wasn't so bad.
Okay. You sound like a high schooler that's being forced to read a book for a class. This sticker of approval really comes with some caveats, it sounds like.
Well, All
right, anyways, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, let's do that.
On that note, I gave our social medias, YouTube at DTBK_Lions, or just type Drinking the Blue Kool-Aid, subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate that. We want want to, of course, thank our producer, Kid J. For crushing it every single week and keeping the record book budget under budget for the season thus far.
Way to go.
Good job, Kid J.
The Doge. He's a Doge guy, you know.
Guy.
No, a dope guy. Department of Pot Efficiency. He's dope. Dope.
I like that.
Department of Pot Efficiency. Way to go, Kid J.
Kid J.
The head of dope.
The government's shut down right now, but they'll be calling once it's back up and running.
Anyway, who cares? We don't need those guys.
All right. I think that's about it. Spotify, Apple, you get your podcast. Please download, please subscribe, please leave a review. We always greatly appreciate that. It could be anything. It'd be a great review, terrible review. Just give us your honest opinion. Yeah, as long as it's next to 5 stars.
Or your favorite book.
Like, today was a beautiful day. 5 stars.
Yeah. Yeah. You just want to
Sure.
talk us down at the ledge. Or we'll talk you down at the ledge.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for listening. And last but not least, as always, go! Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rock, rock, rock. Go hard, win the game. With honor you will keep your fame. Down the field and gain.